Hey guys, Sleep Grandma here with you. Wanted to talk to you about forgiveness. Why forgive? Why should I forgive this person? This person wronged me. This person's a bad person. Why should I forgive them? Well, because you should forgive them because you need your resources. Just like when you're going to build a house, you need your cement, you need your bricks, you need supplies, your hammer. You need your nails, all the supplies you need to build that house. The same thing with your resources. When you are mad with someone or hating on someone or dwelling on what happened, you lose your resources. You deplete your resources because you can't focus, you can't concentrate, you can't focus on what you're supposed to be doing. You're too busy hating on somebody. My lavender flower tea to calm down, to relax. But yeah, I mean, your mind is full of, you're consumed with it, and then when you start to, maybe one day you finally get over it and you start to, relax and concentrate on something else. Somebody comes along, they mention that person's name, and they tell you that that person said that things didn't go down that way, they happened this way. And there you go again in a tailspin of anger, resentment, hatred. You know, you feel violated because, that's not right. And then you start explaining to them what happened, how it happened, why it happened. You're all the way back there again. And that's why you need to forgive. You need to forgive because it depletes your resources to move on. It interrupts your life constantly. And you may be right. That's fine. I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just saying that you cannot, being right isn't everything. Okay, you're right. Now what are you going to do? Are you going to turn to alcohol and drugs to numb out that pain of, yes, I'm right, and I'm going to go down, what's it called? I'm going to be in the graveyard, right? No, you don't want that. You want to live a good, happy, peaceful life. And the only way you're going to get there is if you forgive this person. Doesn't mean you have to forget what happened. But you don't have to think about it either. You can just say, okay, that happened. That sucked. Now let's move forward. That person's sick. That sickness has nothing to do with me. And it's not my responsibility to make that person well. If they need help, there's plenty of places they can go to get help. I went to get help with my issues. They can go and get help with their issues. When you really want help, you'll find it. It's not my job to be their mother. It's not my job to fix them. It's just my job to take care of me and to protect me and to move on. And that's what you have to do. You have to move on. It's not a choice. See, we walk around and we act like we have a choice. We don't have a choice. It's either move on or go down. That's all it is. It's either move on or go down. Because a lot of people, anger and resentment and lack of forgiveness takes a lot of people down. They drink themselves to death. They overdose on drugs because, mommy didn't love me, daddy didn't love me, somebody wronged me, I was molested as a child, whatever, You have to find a way to forgive. You have to find a way. Now, they say that you're not a good person if you don't forgive. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that you can be a good person and not forgive. But the problem is you're a good person that's very, very hurt, and you're not dealing with that hurt. You're a person that's in severe pain, and you're not dealing with that pain. Or the way that you're dealing with it is wrong. You're either lashing out at everybody and taking it out on family members and loved ones, or you're drinking it, trying to numb it out with drugs or alcohol or sex or something. I believe that you're a very hurt person that needs to resolve that issue of forgiveness. Now, that I do believe. I don't believe you're a bad person for not forgiving. I believe that sometimes, we can't, like I said, we can forgive, but we don't have to forget. We're just, it's a little, we want to keep it as a little side note. Okay, that person's this way. I know they're smiling at me and they're being nice today, but I'm not going to put myself in harm's way. We have to look at it like that. Yeah, that's, this person wants to get close to me again. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that because I know how that person is. And a lot of times, the person has screwed you over several times and you're still trying to think, well, maybe someday they'll get it. Maybe someday they'll change. Maybe he or she will see things my way. No, it's not going to happen. People usually don't change. And the sooner you realize that, the better. When I pray for someone that's hurt me, I pray, God, please help for them to find their way, whatever that way is. Or simply, God, Jehovah, let thy will be done in their lives. Whatever that will is, God knows what's best for them. But it's not up to me. It's not up to me anymore to understand them. It's not up to me anymore to fix them. And it's not up to me to have anything to do with them. I can forgive them and just go on with my life. Because you see, the most important thing in this whole situation is you. You are the most important person in the room. You are the most important thing. You need to protect you. You need to move forward for your own sanity and physical and mental health. You need to do that for you. Because you're the one that's going to pour the poison down your throat, trying to make, you get mad at them and you go get a bottle of tequila and you pour that down your throat, trying to hurt them, and you're the one who ends up with the hangover. They're fine. So yeah, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. And the sooner you realize that, the better. You need to, for your own sanity, you need your resources. And the sooner you can get in touch with your resources to rebuild yourself and move forward, the better. The better. I hope that you can really absorb that and really realize that it's okay. You're not a bad person because you don't want to forgive, but you do have to make your way towards forgiveness for yourself, not for them, for you. Okay, so please know that you can get a lot of diseases from not forgiving too. You can get cancer. I'm not a doctor, mind you, but I've heard that a lot of stress, because when you don't forgive, it's very, very stressful. You can't sleep. Sometimes you can't eat or you overeat. It can cause a lot of health problems. So it's very important. It's very important. It's not just something you're going to do people make it sound like it's kind of like a courteous thing. Oh, we'll forgive him, people, nobody's perfect. Are you perfect? Blah, blah, blah. Just like it's not, there's not a need to do it. It's just something you're going to do to be nice, like opening the door for somebody. But it's not. It's more serious than that. Forgiving is a serious issue. Resolving your issues is a serious thing. It affects your mental health. It affects your family. Because when you're destroying yourself because you won't forgive someone, that's your family has to stand by and watch you do that. They have to hear you, watch you, and you don't want that for your family. You really don't. So do your best today to move forward, and because you need your resources. You need your mental tranquility. You need your physical health. You need your positive attitude. You can't get a positive attitude if you're seething in anger all the time, or if you're having a nice day and all of a sudden you hear this person's name or somebody that looks like them. You run into somebody that looks like them and you just go up in a rage, right? Don't do that to yourself. You've got to find a way. whether it's talking to a therapist, whether it's watching videos about it, reading books about it. There's plenty of videos out there. I really recommend Eckhart Tolle, and there's a couple other videos on forgiveness. And just look for the answer that you're looking for, something that'll like ring a bell in you that, hey, I think I can do that. I got to do this. But do it as soon as possible. The sooner the better. If you have any comments you'd like to leave, please let me know. And trying to help you work your way towards it, through painting, through videos, through talking about it, whatever you have to do. Make your way there, man. It's very important, okay? Much love, guys. Appreciate, be grateful for the little things. When we're angry, we're not grateful. When we're obsessed thinking about what some person did to us, we are not grateful. Gratitude gives a whole new perspective on life. So I hope you get there. Much love, guys, and be grateful. Hey, guys, I just wanted to add that one of the things that's very important about forgiving, too, is that the more and more you go over and analyze what happened to you, the more and more it can affect your self-esteem. And that's really something that, you can begin to feel unlovable. You can begin to feel like you're just taking up space, and you can begin to feel suicidal. And like Dr. Gabor, Gabor Mate, Mate, said, it can affect your health very badly. You can end up in a wheelchair just because of the stress of not forgiving. So please know that you are lovable. Just because this person did something to you, or this person said some cruel words to you or something, it doesn't mean that it's true. Okay, so please make your way to get the help that you need. That way you're not in pain. And please know that you're not a bad person for not forgiving. You're just in a lot of pain. Okay? Make it a good day, guys. Much love.